Capricorn. Hi. So, what I got for you today, here's what I got for you today. I seen a person standing behind a tree, peeking. Okay. I felt a lot of Page of Swords energy with this person peeking from behind a tree. They were peeking out, looking at somebody's house, like where I seen a couple going in and out. I only seen them go in once from the car and be peeking out, whoever this stalker person is. Somebody's stalking you or you're stalking someone. I'm feeling like the person being stalked could have decided to move on in a different direction, or possibly be with somebody else, or maybe you're doing it in secret and you think nobody knows, but somebody's out there peeking, watching you go in with your person. So that's for somebody. Either you stalking somebody or somebody stalking you, hiding behind a tree. Could be down the street with some binoculars. It's just a big green bushy tree, and it seems to be like a catty-corner across the street from your house. And when they peek out, they peek right at you. And if you're the peeker, then you know what you're peeking at. Okay, so that's for somebody stalking. My second, the second thing I got for you is, I don't know what you call those little things where people get the jet ski. I think it's a jet ski. Yeah, a jet ski. I called it a water rider because I didn't know what it was. Okay, so a jet ski, that just came out of nowhere. Jet ski. There was a man and a woman riding a jet ski. The man, of course, he was trailing the woman, okay? But the woman just fell off the back, and the man just turned off. He never, tried to come back and make sure she was okay or nothing. So I was like, first it threw me off a little bit. I'm like, damn, he ain't gonna try to help her or nothing. But that was the whole message, that this woman decided to jump off that ride and she jumped course. So she's going to, this don't have to be a man, a woman. It's just representative of feminine energy, okay? So whoever this person is decided to jump off the ride to the path that they were taking and jump into the water where they felt they needed to be on a different place. So basically they just jumped course. So I was going to go this way, but I just changed my mind. I need to go this way. So basically the woman jumped under the water, right? And it signified that she was going off to be with other people who are healing themselves. So when she got under that water, you see a gang of people under there. And under there, those people are healing. That signify healing. Underwater emotions, they're healing. Basically doing the work, clearing out, working on the emotional space, clearing out the baggage, working on the inner child, working on doing the work. That's what they're doing. They're confronting this work. So this Capricorn felt the need to jump off the plans that they had, or the course that they were already taking. They decided to jump off that course and go take the healing course with people that felt like home to them, with them, like their tribe, their spiritual tribe, somewhere they're supposed to be, place where their soul take them, instead of somebody woke up in the middle of a track, walking on the way, going. So this is like this. I'm going camping, okay? Oh, and I wake up like, wait a minute, I can't go camping because I'm supposed to be swimming. So instantly I just stopped in the middle of the way to camping and hit a U-turn, and I head to swimming. So basically that's what happened here. This person jumped off the path of what they 3D world was doing and just jumped on the path of their soul. And that led them to other people healing, other people just like them. So this represents people healing, clearing out the work, doing the work, working on emotions, and joining up with their spiritual tribe. So that's for that's for a lot of people. Under that water, where that lady went under the water, was a lot of people under there. And that's representative of a lot of Capricorns are doing the work, the emotional work, the spiritual work, cleaning out the nasty part of life that people don't want to look at. Capricorn is doing the work, and that is a great thing. It might not feel so great in the beginning, but thumbs up. So with that being said, we're going to get an animal oracle card out. Universe, God, Old faithful spiritual healing. Yes, God, because you know I am faithful, okay? Here today with the sign of Capricorn, the tribe of Capricorn. They might have really found their tribe. No. With the sign of Capricorn here, trying to get some messages. Look at that. All over the place. I don't know what to do. Don't know where to go. Just know that you got somewhere to be. Okay. Sign of Capricorn. So we get some encouragement, some inspiration, and message. This is everything to help us on the journey. These cards don't want to stick together. Y'all, what y'all doing over there? I never had this problem. This is how it should go. If I can get it right this time. Boom. Like it. And then they just go right in. That was not budging 2 times. So don't resist. I'm getting a little bit of resistant energy with that. Be aware of trying to resist. You might want to not be intentionally wanting to resist, but this is some deep emotional stuff. That's why these people are way underneath the sea doing the healing. It's not going to feel that great, but it's going to be good for you. So, just be willing and don't resist. Try to just pray for surrenderance. Let me get a sign for Capricorn. Pray to surrender. Some messages, some encouragement. Anything you need to see, God, for Capricorn. 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 Scar beetle. Magic works through you. Number 52. Okay, so number 52. That breeze feels so good. It smells so good. In ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was revered for the creative magic of scarab beetle. I hope I'm saying that right. Scarab beetle spirit reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinary, seemingly out of thin air. Whenever you let your creativity flow through you, scarab beetle spirit reminds you that spirit is giving you the gift of infinite potential. You have an ally as you fashion something new or repurpose the old. For spirit co-creates with you. Look, that ally, you jumping off that jet ski and going underwater to heal instead. Took a little alley. Anyway, get back to it. Spirit co-creates with you, channeling energy through you so that you feel replenished and vitalized as you make magic with what is at hand. Now is the time for great optimism, for you can accomplish anything you desire and your creative endeavors will come to fruition. Miracles, opportunities, abundance, and love will appear seemingly out of nowhere as you allow spirit to work through you and magically manifest what you need. Remain optimistic, Capricorn, and like it says here, miracles, opportunities, abundance, and love will appear seemingly out of nowhere. You jump course seemingly out of nowhere, just out of a mere thought, like, wait, I don't want to go this way, I'm jumping off. It was just a mere thought seemingly out of nowhere. So, and it's because you decided to follow your intuition or let spirit help you lead. You got help out here working with you, the universe. God has sent the universe out to aid you. Your spirit guides are near you. Everything's gonna be all right. Every little thing is gonna be all right. That's why we all gotta heal, because we got things to contribute to this world. See, could y'all imagine what this place is gonna be like once everybody does the work? Could y'all imagine? I can't. Not yet, but it's getting better. It's getting better. One day at a time, one step at a time, one healed person at a time. You're up, Cappy. Time. 3 cards for the past. 3 cards for the past. Let's get 3 cards for the past for Capricorn. Well, that went back. 3 cards for the past for Capricorn. Three of Wands. One more. Two more. I'm sorry. Look, they saying one more. Like Seven of Cups should have been out here. I can't go back and get it. It's got to come back out on its own. High Priestess, Intuition. Temperance. Letting the universe come in and aid you to balance. Working with your intuition. To get you on the right path that you're settled on. Waiting on your ships. That's great. We got the Queen of Wands and for the current energy. Get two more cards out here for current energy. One more card out here for the current energy of Capricorn. And they gave us 3 anyway. After I asked for 1, but that's okay. I ain't gonna complain. The Empress. The Page of Cups. And the Page of Wands. And we get 3 for advice. Future advice. Or outcome. Column. Dang. I just needed 3. 3. You spit it out. That's when you come out a healed person. You got some stuff to say. 3 for the outcome and future advice for the sign of Capricorn. 3 more cards for the outcome and future advice. Future outcome or advice. Okay, we got the Five of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Emperor and the Empress are here. And the World card. Okay. I'm just gonna put my little candle burner thing back here. It's kind of hot too, but I need this space. It make it smell kind of. It smells good anyway, but it smell like drow. But that's neither here nor there. Excuse me. So I see the Three of Wands here being present, like I said. The universe is coming in here to help you bring the balance in with your intuition, so you can set upon the journey that you're supposed to take. Then we have the Queen of Wands here, standing in your power, believing in yourself, being ready to manifest your true heart's desires. With the Knight of Pentacles is something that you thought about for a very long time. Something slow and steady, winning a race. Something that you've been waiting on for a long time, thought about for a long time. But it's just not been, coming into fruition. That is something like that. Knight of Pentacles energy that you've been waiting on, working on, thinking about for a long time. Life is going to be birthed into it. You are going to gain the knowledge, the clarity, or whatever you need to bring a life to the situation. We got the Page of Cups here, which is signifying to me a thought of emotion, something that you think about, maybe apology, maybe you feel like you should apologize to somebody, maybe somebody should apologize to you. Then we got the Page of Wands, and not even doesn't have to be an apology. You could say you feel like you got love for somebody, or you might got thinking about the love you have for somebody and the passion you have for somebody. And then we got the Five of Wands. Conflict, jealousy. Five of Pentacles, which is filling out in the cold. And we got the Emperor, which is structure, beliefs, the justice systems, things like that. Then we got the World card, is the completion of a cycle, or ending the cycle to start anew. So we're going to get some clarifications out here for you. Universe. Why we got the Three of Wands out here for Capricorn in the past? What's this Three of Wands for Capricorn in the past? What's this Three of Wands for Capricorn in the past? Three of Wands for Capricorn in the past, please. What's Three of Wands for Capricorn in the past? What's Three of Wands for Capricorn in the past? Three of Wands for Capricorn in the past. Four of Swords. Retreat. Retreating. So for some of you with this Three of Wands, I'm feeling like this is a path that you were setting upon, the path that you were waiting to travel upon. And then you just, your intuition kicked in. The universe come in and nudge you like, hey, we got to go this way. So you decide, okay, I'm going to retreat from that. May have been suddenly, could have been, took you a while. I mean, either way it goes, no matter how long it took you or how you thought about going about it, you're retreating for waiting on ships that you felt should sail in. What's this Four of Swords? And you're going with the universe. Letting the universe take you. Again, Temperance, which we have there right here. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. What's this Temperance card here? I got Temperance. A Six of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The World card. Could have been some past life. Could have been, this path could have been something from your past life, or some karmic stuff that you needed to clear out. But a cycle has come to an end here. And Temperance is here to bring in the balance. You could have some emotional offers here in this new cycle. Some people wanting you. Just keep your intuition heightened. And you could also just have a lot of emotion going on in this cycle, because as I mentioned, some Capricorns dove into the deep end to go in there and address the emotion. So you could gain some clarity about some emotion that you have for somebody, or that's emotion that somebody may be coming to you and bring. But I'm feeling like in this new cycle, it's going to be consistent of more emotion this time around, which I'm feeling like for some of you, this is what you really wanted anyway. So let's get this High Priestess out. What's this High Priestess? What's this High Priestess for Capricorn in the past? High Priestess for Capricorn in the past. What's this High Priestess for the Capricorn in the past? For some of you, you could have embarked upon a new journey with somebody else, thinking, hey, this is what I want. This is what makes me happy. And then you begin, when the universe begin to step in and help you, guide you, and you listen, you start to feel nostalgic about the past, about somebody from another past life, or it don't have to be, it could be another past life, could be from the past, but you feel like you still have emotions from this person and you might be wanting to bring it in. Your intuition is going to help you with that process. So just follow the process. Follow what you feel on the inside. Follow what you feel guided to do. This person could be you could be dealing with another earth sign. This is the King of Pentacles here. We have the Taurus, the Virgo, or the Capricorn. Don't have to be. This could be you. But your intuition is letting you know that it's some stableness, some abundance here. Recently in the past, your intuition lets you know that there's something regarding material abundance. Maybe you feel like through gaining more emotion, you are losing material abundance, and that might be putting you in an energy of crying over spilled milk. You might be feeling like that your stability, or your abundance, or your need to feel comfortable. It could also just be all about comfortability. We're doing this work here that we saw in the meditation. It doesn't feel good. It is going to be a lot of crying over spilled milk energy. And I don't know if it makes you feel less stable because of the ways that you're used to being in this old cycle, where maybe material might have been more important than emotion. No offense. I'm just saying it to say that, earth signs, they don't mind emotion. They just rather not deal with. If we're going to choose, emotion is not going to be their first option, okay? So I feel like you are feeling like in this new cycle, you're having to be vulnerable, and I don't think that you might, not that you're opposed to it, you're just not as comfortable with it, with this King of Pentacles showing up, as you are normally comfortable with it, more in the more of a grounded realm, material realm, for as far as Pentacles and Earth materialisms go. Okay, so what's this Five of Pentacles energy here for Capricorns in the past? Balancing. Juggling. Juggling the need to be holding on to the 3D ways versus going to hear the spiritual calling. It's been slow. It's been a process. It's been taking you a while to get to this. You've been thinking on it, contemplating on it, working on it, but you finally ready to stand in your truth. whatever that means. You might have to cry over spilled milk a little bit. Some days you might be up, some days you might be down, some days you might feel stable, and some days you might not. But it's all a process of healing, and you will get through this, and you will come out the Queen of Wands. What's this Queen of Wands here? Putting in the hard work. See, you will put in the hard work to get to where you need to go here, and that's the current energy. To come out this wounded warrior energy, to put the healing into yourself, to put the emotions back into yourself, the stability back into yourself, to heal yourself, to bring yourself to a pure sense of being where you can balance out logic, emotion, pentacles, and build you something great. Work on you, putting in the work, working hard, and it's not easy for you. But that's good for you, Cappy. So what is this? I'm going to X with the Knight of Pentacles. Feeling like you missed an opportunity. Now that your intuition, you're feeling with your intuition, but I don't feel like, if you do feel like this is look, you feel like you missed the opportunity here, but I wouldn't say that the opportunity was missed. It was just that divine timing was not in play, was not time. Something was happening underneath the surface, but you're definitely going to get this new opportunity that you are hoping for here, and that's for some of you. For some of you, you're bored with something. You don't want this. Something's being offered to you, but you don't want to accept it, or you're offering something to somebody and they're not accepting. Due to the intuition, the Wheel of Fortune has come through. The cycle has changed. It's time to move on. Up here you got the World card, where a cycle ended and it's something new. Divine time to come along. The intuition decides, hey, this is not an offer that I want to take. What's this Empress here? First, let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is. Let's find out what the Ace of Pentacles is for Capricorn in the current energy. What's this Ace of Pentacles here in current energy for Capricorn? The Ace of Cups. Yes. Now, the boredness that I'm getting with this offer for the gals and the girls of you that are feeling bored, we're discontent with this offer, not wanting to accept it, or not wanting to receive it, or not wanting to give it. I'm not so much as feeling like that you're not going to miss the opportunity so much as juggle it around a lot. You're going to need your intuition here a whole lot. You're going to need a lot of intuition. That's why it's here in the past and it's here again in the future. Make sure you are in tune with your intuition. Make sure that you are using discernment, because you have to be vulnerable here. And I think that's what is holding you back a lot. The amount of vulnerability that has to be accessed. You're bored with the fact that you have to come out and you have to be vulnerable, that you have to put yourself out there. And I know it's not easy. It's not easy, but the divine timing is here. The Wheel of Fortune is here. That means that God is with you every step of the way. Take one day at a time. Take your time. We got the Knight of Pentacles here. So you've been thinking about this and thinking about this and thinking about this, and you're pondering on it and pondering on it, and you want to, but you don't want to. So it's just like, take your time, meditate, pray about it, make the move. Keep your intuition, because keep that knowing. Listen to the voice within yourself. Does if it tell you we need to go, go. If it tell you we need to jump ship right now and go down in there and heal, that's what you got to do. And I feel like that's what you will do. And that's what the meditation was saying, that you're just going to jump ship. You're going to realize and wake up and be like, wait, this is what I want. That's could be happening to you currently. In the past, you could have been a little bit confused. Now you could be knowing. Okay? So, yeah. Let's move on to this Empress. What's this Empress card for Capricorn? The Knight of Swords and the Star card. Feeling enlightened. See, you're going to be okay. You're going to make the wrong move. At first, you might call yourself being bored with this. For those of you that I said would miss the opportunity, or you feeling like a missed opportunity, some of you are not bored at all with this. discontent with the fact that you have to be so vulnerable. Some of you just probably are not even going to hit this stump. You're just going to soar on through it, run in there with your truth, and give some life to the situation because you're already enlightened. And the ones of you that have not been enlightened, or you feel like you don't have enough information to make the decision, I'm feeling like that you're going to gain some enlightenment. You're going to feel abundant. You're going to pour into yourself. You're going to do what you got to do to get yourself here into this energy of accepting here what God has for you. Okay. Because what God has for you is for you, and it may not feel so good at first, or not the whole time. I mean, everything's not peaches, you know what I mean? But whatever is happening here is meant to happen, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what's this Page of Cups here? Because obviously, you remember when I was bringing these cards out, I saw somebody you got emotion for and somebody you got passion for. So let's see what this emotion is. This is Page of Cups here in the current. What's this Page of Cups? Because you obviously feel something for this person. I just think that maybe in the past she might have been in situations where being vulnerable might not have been the best thing for you with the Six of Cups. But everybody's not the same. Okay? Yeah. Higher level of commitment, and you want it with this person. And deep down you know it. What's this Hierophant? What's this Hierophant? What's this Hierophant for Capricorn? What's this Hierophant for Capricorn? You just got illusions popping up. Illusions getting in there and say, well, what if this and what if that happens? They won't. Just go. What you got to lose? You gonna miss it, or you gonna go out there and try to get it? What's this illusions card? What's the Seven of Cups here? Feeling trapped in your head and stuff. See? It's the Ten of Pentacles. Anything else, if you get an idea of anything else, it's an illusion. Something flipped, y'all. I know I did. I know I seen a card flip. Unless I'm tripping, but I thought I seen a card flip. I thought a card flips. I guess it did. It was just that Ten of Pentacles out there, Like, I was just determined to say a card flips. Okay. Maybe a card need to flip. Let's see this Ten of Pentacles. Let's get another one on the clarification of the Seven of Cups. Yep. See, thought that flipped, but it didn't. But here it is now. You got to feel it, and you're in your head, having illusions, thinking, hey, this is not going to be happy. This is not going to be stable. Can I even trust it? Yes, you can. It's the Ten of Pentacles, the Eighth of Cup, and the Ace of Pentacles. Why wouldn't you trust it? It's divinely guided. What's this Page of Wands? Feel that feeling in your heart. That's why it's important for you to go in. That's why for a lot of Capricorns, that's why so many of you Capricorns was underneath that sea doing that healing in my meditation, because this is needed. This is needed for you guys to go in there so you can be accessing emotion, clearing out that baggage. That's why it's an emotional thing. That's why it's underwater, because you guys need to clear that baggage out. And I feel like in the past you've been working on it. If you haven't already done it, it's going to be good for when you get this. You can discern it so much better from things that you're used to, things that you've been through, experiences. They gave you the perspective. These are things that change your perspective and make you better in life. Okay? Accept it. Don't hold on tight. Because we got the Four of Pentacles here. I'm clarifying the Page of Wands. Holding on tight to the passion. Ain't nothing to hold on tight to. Just make the action. Okay? What's this Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles for Capricorn. That decision you want to make. Holding on tight to it. Being stuck between, your passion. Want to make a decision and want to just stand there and wait. No, get out there and make a decision. What's this Two of Wands? Wanting to walk away. What are you walking away from? Eight of Cups. What's this Eight of Cups? You better not be talking about you walking away because it's too much pressure now. Get your ass back in here, Capricorn. What's this Eight of Cups? You're walking away, or somebody's walking away because you got all this anxiety and illusion, thinking you ain't got a Ten of Cups, trying to walk away from it. You don't feel like it's stable. Oh my God, don't you walk away from this. What's this? Capricorn, it's you. You the one tripping. It's toxic behavior for you because you are sitting here all in your head, letting your thoughts and your fears and your illusions control your actions. You cannot do that, Cappy. It's toxic. You're going to be talking about you don't want to work with this person. You're going to be missing out on a good thing. Missing out on your Ten of Cups, something that ultimately makes you happy. And I know we always scared, especially when the real happiness is knocking at your door. You be scared. You'll be okay though, because look, you're going in, you're going to gain a new enlightenment, because this is going to weigh on you and weigh on you and weigh, and you're going to have no choice but to go into this thinking, hanging man, go in there, gain you a new perception. You could be dealing with a water sign. You ain't gotta be. I feel it's a lot of earth ahead. You could be dealing with an earth sign, another earth sign. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with the Emperor here. You could be dealing with a Aquarius. I don't know. Anyway, what's this Five of Wands and the future advice outcome? And the outcome or future advice for the Capricorn? We got, yep, Queen of Swords. Because you're going to stand it. It's going to be conflicting. And some people might be jealous, but you're going to stand in your sword. You're going to stand. Yep, it's going to be conflict. Because you're going to be standing in your truth here. Loving yourself, feel abundant in yourself so you can receive this, okay? Because you're not going to just let this go. Nobody's going to just let their real love story go. You're not. You're just not. Feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, it's going to let you. You're going to be trying to act like you ain't going to do it. Act like you're going to walk away till you feeling all left in the cold. I bet you get your ass back over there. What's this Five of Pentacles? Yep. It's a burden. You feeling left out in the cold is a burden. And you probably the one sitting there peeking behind a tree, stalking and shit. But I doubt that the person you're stalking is going to be going in with anybody else. Especially if they feel like this about you. Ain't going to be none of that. What you stalking though? Nosy. Just... It's so much you're just so conflicted within. But you're gonna rise up, embody this Emperor, and you're gonna start that cycle. What's this Emperor? What's this Emperor? What's this Emperor? You better get out your head. Yep, you're gonna be moving forward. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Could be dealing with a Cancer. You're gonna be moving forward. Because you're gonna be moving forward after you feel like you feel good, stand in your truth. Once you get in that truth, you feel how good it feel. You're going to be like, oh, I ain't letting nothing stop me. You're going to have that cherry. You're going to be moving forward. Full speed ahead. What's this cherry? Where you moving to? Transformation. Healing. You're going to transform the relationship. Feeling victorious. Look at you. You going in there. What you feeling victorious about, Capricorn? This is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Six of Wands for the Capricorn. What they feeling victorious about? Emotion. You're going to get emotion, huh? You're going to get some emotion. What's this World card? World card. Yep. You gain enlightenment. And gain enlightenment. Now you back in your confident energy. What's this World card for Capricorn? Yeah. Emotional intelligence. You done leveled up, you feel important. You leveled up, you feel important. You see what I'm saying? Money bag, yo. Yeah, okay. No, you might not know that, but you still leveling up and feeling important, feeling intelligent, feeling mature, feeling like you are able to feel, feeling like you are not in illusion, you are not in your head. You're just, you done leveled up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Capricorn. I don't know how long you struggled with this or how long you're going to be struggling with this, but the good news is that you make it through. You make it through. You walk, and with this Eight of Cups too, you walk away from stuff. See what that come out right before the Queen of Swords. The walking away is from some shit that might not serve you anymore in your life at this time. Walking away with anything that keeps you from standing in your truth. You're going for this. Y'all like a good old challenge anyway, huh? That's all it need to be. I bet you won't. If I can tell you, I bet you won't. I bet you get it done once you Capricorn. Okay, so that's what I got for y'all today. I feel like that was a good read. I feel like that was a really good read. I feel like that was a good read, Capricorn. Okay, so make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Leave me some comments. Tell me how I'm doing. You want to book a personal? I got that information down below. You want to donate to the channel? That information is down below. You simply just want to keep coming back and watching every week. Just hit that subscribe button and I'll be back on here every week with new content. At least I'm trying to get out here at least twice a week because it's a lot of things that I'm trying to get done in my life right now. But right now, God's work is most important on that list. So that's what I'm prioritizing first. I'm fitting this in my schedule and I'm trying to see how I'm going to get it done, the rest of the things, because there's some stuff. I got some stuff I want to work on for when I get to the point that I can put merch out. I do stuff like I sew clothes. You see what I'm saying? I make little jewelries that I feel like can contribute to healing or contribute to helping people just find their way. So I got some stuff in the makes. I got a thing for want to make candles. It's a lot of little things that I want to do, that I want to be able to have into my merch section. And I don't want it to be just consistent of hoodies. And, you know, everybody's has. I want to be different, okay? So, that's enough about me going on and ranting. Hope to see you next time. Subscribe. Thanks. Later.